Coach L said at the last couple of years, that's what they were looking for, was that length. Somebody that can run, but also be a rim protector and get rebounds underneath.
After an opening loss at Penn State, they fell 108-66 in their opening game this season. Down low, it's 2-0 Binghampton.
That's big news for Binghampton.
It was Gavin Walsh, the sophomore out of Baltimore, Maryland, at 6 feet 8 inches all and 225 pounds. Another miss by the Hurricanes. Nijel has the basketball, and again, they go right down low, double team, and a flush for Kidd. Blackmon, the transfer out of Stetson. 3 on the way, and good for Taimu Shinnery, the graduate out of... Down low, strong to the bucket, Brandon Johnson.
That's just too easy.
3 on the way, Gavin Walsh, and he drains.
Both teams sticking to man-to-man right now, but Walsh, the Hurricanes planned for him to go off the dribble.
Through the paint, Staten McCrae's got it. Canes nearly turn it over. Tries to collect his own rebound, and down with it is Ash. And in transition, no foul, but the bucket good for Taimu Shinnery. Jalen Blackmon hands it off to Nijel straight away. 3, good.
That great PNR action. Calling for Binghampton, they need to slow down a little bit. Prize the basketball. That means don't turn the ball over. They had 14 against Penn State in that first half. And for Miami, the paint game, that was what it was all about.
A hard time stopping Fairleigh Dickinson, but he also said the speed of the game really, really helps Miami, as Nijel 3 is no good.
Yes, and for this season, that is how the Canes want to play. Up and down the court, drive and kick like there for the big 3 from Brandon Johnson.
Who started a majority of the games last season for Miami, coming off the bench to start this season for the Hurricanes. He is blocked. It is Bearcats basketball. Here's Pack on the wing. Bethia gets a screen. Pack for 3, wide open. Can't leave that open.
He doesn't miss that, and I like even the Bethia play. And if you're a coach, what you want to see is the Bearcats getting the ball into the basket. They're 0 for 5 on their last shots and shooting way too many three-pointers. And there it is, right around the rim, right on cue. Excellent defensive possession there for the Canes.
Bethia for 3. That one's from the parking lot.
And when you defend on one end, that leads to open shots. That deflection, but here you see the offensive play. Cleveland to Bethia. Open 3, that's going to be 3.
Miami leading by 12. Under 9 left to play in the half. And a jump shot from the free throw line is good for Nehemiah Benson.
Get a lot of dribble drives going to the rim.
5 on the shot clock. Blackmon dribbling, step back 3. He started all 35 games for Stetson last season, led the team in scoring over 20 points a game. Up top, Kidd. Now to Pack inside the logo, down low for Kidd. They double team him. Oh, and it doesn't even matter. A strong, strong finish with the left hand.
And he is so good with that left hand. Well, and after that first game, they turned heads in the basketball world, and it was all because of their depth. They realized that they have playmakers in every position, and no matter if they're starters or coming out of the bench, and usually there's about 70 races per game when he's talking about transition, up and down, getting 70 possessions, and that's what they want to do. So they're always looking to outrun the guys down the floor. Check out this offensive set here for the Canes, getting a clear out for Pack.
And an open look at 3 is good.
And why I love that play is they had a clear out for Pack. Everyone collapsed.
Cleveland's got 3, Kidd's got 6, Johnson with 5, Blackmon with 9. And air ball on the 3.
Great closeout there by Johnson, getting a piece of that three-pointer.
So many scores for Miami. Everybody can contribute. Johnson a deep 3, and he buries it.
And that's your 4 guys stepping out beyond the line. Huge, big-time shot by Johnson. Defensive intensity for the Hurricanes. You see them playing all the way 30, 40 feet out and pushing them to shoot the 3, but Ash has the answer, and that's important for Binghampton leading into halftime.
Look at Nijel move around, but he turns it over, but Miami gets it right back. Pack with an opportunity to atone for his error, no good. Matthew Cleveland cleans up the mess. Misses at the rim. Back come the Bearcats. Tempo picks back up. Down low, and a reverse layup is good for Chris Walker.
Let's see out of the halftime if they start attacking a little bit more.
And we'll see what the message is at halftime. There you go, on cue.
And they got Walsh going towards the rim, and he's strong, physical player that can play that 3-4, and that's what his forte is.
Taimu Shinnery, who, he got himself into trouble in the foul department in the first half as Pack knocks down a step-back jumper. And here's Shinnery, works off a screen, double team. Here's Walsh for three. Hit a pair in the first half. He's got his first here in the second.
Quick 5 points for Walsh, and I like that strategy right there by Coach Sanders.
And if it's happening in game 2, by the way, it's going to happen for the next 3 to 4 months as a three is good for Walsh. He's got 15.
And any one of the players of the 13 on the Hurricanes bench can do that. Take it one-on-one, be open for that three-point shot.
And a three is good. Squared off against the likes of Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, Rip Hamilton, Kerry Kittles.
There's some great stories back in the day of him playing against Iverson, too. Points, and they got a set play here. Let's see if they go back to Walsh.
Miami led by 21 in the first half. That three is way too short for Evan Ash. And on the receiving end, Matthew Cleveland.
I mean, what a cool story is that, even though you're coming back to Miami, but at least you know the history, like we just mentioned, of the success in 2006. When you are able to watch that, there was a great video on YouTube.
Now with the next foul, we'll be into the bonus. And here's Nijel Pack with the left hand in the finish.
Oh my gosh! Did you see that finish? That was so pretty. He used the rim as a protection.
But look, watch
Check out
Nijel.
how smooth Pack is. He sees the defense is behind him, but they know.
The next leading scorer would be Benson. He's got 6 points. And now on the other end, Paul Joe Bay skying. And Nijel Pack had it rattle off his fingertips. And now numbers for the Bearcats, and the left-hand finish good that time for Taimu Shinnery, the graduate. Jaleel Bethea works off of a high screen. He takes it to the rack himself, and a finish with the left hand from the right side. 64-45, another look at the young stud. That's Jaleel Bethea. Be one of the best players, not just in the conference, but the entire country. Probably no surprise. I mean, a top 10 prospect. Ooh, jumper there is good. But look, I mean, Jaleel Bethea, one of the best players, one of the best prep players in all of America.
Great ball movement so for the Canes.
Well, they can move it. Swartz, a deep three on the way, and that is good.
Swartz, also another top 50 recruit, and he can light it up from the outside, as you just saw.
And he was one of the best players in a hotbed of a state up there in North Carolina. He finished his high school career. Ugachukwu finds a wide open Bethea for three on cue. He drains it. That'll be enough.
That'll be enough. I think he gave him the three symbol, like that was a three-pointer in your face,
right in your face.
Don't want to throw that up.
No.
Good move there by Benson.
Jim Larenega's son, Jay, who was working with Jason Tatum, who was working with Hakeem Olajuwon. Matthew Cleveland gets blocked. But on that last three attempt by Johnson, I mean, he never even pulled the ball down. He caught it about chin high and just shot it. And fading away, and a bucket is good there for Blackmon. Not enough juice on it. Jaden Lemon. And Pack with a three. Yep. Wow.
I mean, he didn't even have numbers, but he had enough space. High school top 10 recruiting class and getting some of the most elite transfers in the transfer portal, like Lynn Kidd being able to play that long length in the middle of the court at 6'10".
And here is a three in the corner and good.
It's kind of a team with this depth, with this talent, that actually is only making each other better.
Ugachukwu with a takeoff. Oh! That Ugachukwu dunk after the turnover.
He gets the steal. Look how high he gets.
You can be sure Binghampton will be better off for a lot of these tough games too early. There's another bucket down low. They'll start the season 2-0, an impressive showing by the Hurricanes this afternoon. And kind of your parting thoughts here. What do you make of the win here for Miami today?
You know, it was just such an exciting game.